Hey Capricorns, it's Tasha, aka Mama Jim, and this is your March 2016 monthly Tarotscope, and I am back, my children. Yes, y'all. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Your girl was tired and drained and stressed out, and wasn't. I was doing my. I did my self care practices, but I don't think I did enough. So I got overexerted and overwhelmed, and I had a lot of personal stuff going on, blah 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 blah, whatever. I'm back. Okay, it's done. I made it through. It is what it is. And I have a new deck of cards. I'm sitting here shuffling cards, and I didn't even show you. It is the Housewives Tarot. It's a different little deck, I have to tell you. So it's been, I feel like the reception rate has been about 50-50. Some people like it. I like the pictures, but it is a different type of deck. And you'll see what I'm talking about. It's very retro, very cynical, very sarcastic. By the picture interpretations. But it doesn't leave much room for mixed signals or mixed interpretations. It is either it is or it isn't, and I like that. I've been led for the month of March to do readings, just kind of focusing on what everyone should be letting go of. I feel like the sun has been coming up in a lot of the readings, and I just feel that's indicative of a new day is shining on a lot of the signs. We're really all of the signs. It's just presenting truths and realizations are coming in, and with these truths and realizations, it could be tied to the solar eclipse is coming in too. But with these new truths, that you are encouraged to move in a more forward path, and you more more sure too, more self-assured as you move. I also have, sorry, the Wisdom for Healing cards by Caroline Miss or Mice. I don't know how to say her last name. But I am going to do a Celtic cross spread. And this will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what we got coming in. What's going on with my goatees? Let's see. Y'all, these cards, it's made out of a thicker material than the other, like the Rider-Waite or my Gilded Tarot. These things feel like cardboard sometimes. All right, y'all, let me just tune in 1 second, okay? I did meditate on you guys a little bit. I picked up a little bit of worry or something. I don't know, maybe worry about the future, but I don't feel like y'all gonna be having anything to worry about. So let me just tune in 1 second, okay? Sorry. All right, general energy for the month, the Page of Pentacles. This is you, Capricorn. Um, you are you're gathering up what you need, and you're being very methodical. You're being very precise. Even as you're in the very beginning stages, I feel like the whole month, the general energy for the month with the Page of Pentacles is about money. Maybe you're worried about money. So you're making very, very small steps, but they're precise steps. Okay. You're definitely wanting this money to grow. You have money to put up. So you're making a lot of financial moves in the month of March. Um, I feel like some of you may be even concerned about a pentacle child, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. What's conflicting? And it's like, let me go back. And it's like you're doing this for somebody else's approval. Look how he's looking like, okay, you see me? You see, I'm gonna put them up here. You see, look at me. You know, I feel like you're not necessarily for accolades, but it's like to show someone that you can do it. Okay. Now, what's conflicting this feeling though? The Four of Swords. So I'm feeling like even though you know that certain things need to be done, you're tired. You need time to rest. You need some R&R. You've been working, 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 working all the time, Capricorn. Okay. And you just, I feel like you're on auto drive or autopilot. Um, but your body is tired. Okay. Get you some rest, Capricorn. You got to get you some rest. Take you out some time to nurture yourself. You, and there's also a strong need for you to rest your thoughts. I feel like you're on overdrive. Look how much thought he's put into this. Look how many plates he has. He has so many plates. Like y'all need to take a break for just a little bit. Learn how to be learn the beauty of nothingness. I feel like some of my Capricorns, I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like some of my Capricorns are have a little bit of anxiety. Maybe that's where the worry was coming from for me. I feel like there's a little bit of anxiety going on with you guys because you're just trying to make it. You're trying to get everything right all the time. So let's just keep going. But I'm just telling you what I'm feeling so far. Why this is all happening or what's going on in your subconscious. Yeah, trying to make it right. Trying to get it right. This is an interesting depiction of the Justice card. Um, it you see the little boy, he has his, the mama told him not to get this candy. You know, I told you not to get this candy. You did it anyway. And then I told you if you got it, I'm going to spank your little butt. And so he got it. He thought she was playing. And so she spanked his butt. So I feel like for some of you, this is what keeps you motivated is you're trying to achieve justice and you're trying to do what's fair and you want things to be even. But I feel like you've learned some hard lessons in the past, and that what motivates you to keep going. Like you're trying not to mess up again or do as I feel like you made some really bad money mistakes in the past, or maybe made some bad decisions. It may not be money; it may have cost you money. Decisions that have cost you money. You're trying not to do that again. You're trying to prevent that from happening. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me stop. You're trying to prevent that from happening again. Okay. Now, what's happened in the past, within the past 2 weeks to a month, maybe, and I feel like for y'all, it may be even more than that. Yeah, you have the Star card here. Um, things have been afforded to you that you've been wanting for a while. This card is about hope, wishes, and fears. I'm sorry, hopes and wishes. And what you're wishing for is you're wishing for more wealth, you're wishing for more stability, you're wishing for things to be done right, you're wishing for a just feel. I don't feel like you feel like you've gotten your just due, and you've been wishing for that. And I feel like you feel like if I just keep working hard, I'm going to get it. What I'm going to tell you, Capricorn, is what may be the issue. I'm going to hold on to that before I say it. Well, I'm going to say it. Um Learning how to be okay with where you are right now. And there's nothing wrong with having wishes and hopes and all that expectation. But I feel like as you're working so fervently that you're missing out on a lot of important details because you're so focused, okay, on trying to get this thing right. It's going to get right anyway. It's going to be okay anyway. I feel like a lot of you have just been, you feel like you're spinning your wheels, just trying to get stuff done and it won't let up. And part of the reason why it won't let up is because you won't let it let up. All right. Excuse me. What's going on or what's known to be true, what's going on presently right now? the Empress, and the Devil. You have a lot of major arcana cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Foundations. And so far, we're talking about foundations being built. But with the Empress card, this definitely talks to me about money. You know, it talks about money, making things, wanting things to grow, wanting things to expand, wanting abundance, wanting prosperity. Okay, getting creative, wanting things to grow and mature. But then at the same time, there's a confliction here because you have some vices. You have some things that you like to do. And I feel like for some of you Capricorns, it may be tied to gambling. And because I feel very strongly this revolves around money. Um, yeah, this can revolve around money. Um, and you haven't really made the best choices, even though your intent was very good. Overspending, definitely gambling. It could be, I don't really feel substance abuse. It could be, but I feel like a lot of it pertains to just money mishaps. And that's why you're so focused. Like I told you earlier, like I felt like you've done it before and you feel like you've learned your lesson and you're trying to move into a better spot with the star. Like, if I can get this done one more, if I can get whatever this is, if I can get this money up one more time, I know what I'll be able to do with it again, or something like that. So that's where the confliction is for you, and that's what's going on. Like, you're being presented with ideas that, or options that may not be the best. It may seem easy, but there's a consequence to it. Okay. So make sure that you're not giving in to the easy option or what you think that you can accomplish very quickly. Get rich schemes, or watch out for that, because I feel very strongly that those things could be presented to you. What's coming in for the near future? The Six of Wands. Like I told you earlier, you have victory. People are going to be watching anyway. People are watching. They've been watching. Okay. I feel like we talked about this before, Capricorns, that, there's nothing wrong with holding yourself to a high standard, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I feel like sometimes you guys, you don't even see all of the things that you've accomplished. Everybody else sees them. You're thinking, oh yeah, it's time for me to get a new broom. I got to get a new, I need to remodel my kitchen. And everybody's looking at your kitchen like, dang, I want that kitchen. You don't even realize the things that you have in front of you already. Okay. Um, so take the time to be appreciative of where you are in the journey, because you've come a long way. Let's see how you're feeling about everything, or how you will be feeling in the month of March. Two cards. I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Again, you're focused. You are committed to making this thing work for you. Okay. You are committed to financial growth. You are committed to long-term investments. You are committed to living the life that you envision. Nothing wrong with that. This is very career focused month. It could be that you're focused on your family too, because I did say about a child. You could be definitely focused on that as well. Now let's just look at it from that aspect for right now. For if this is about a child, I feel like for some of my Capricorns out there, there could, I feel like there is a child out there that's looking for your recognition, that's looking for you to validate them, and that's looking for you to say, job well done, son, job well done, baby girl. I feel like this child may have gotten into a lot of trouble in the past, and I feel like they're trying to make up, or trying to, yeah, like trying to make up to you, or trying to reconcile with you. This is the card of reconciliation too. Trying to reconcile with you, and you may be caught. You may be feeling a little conflicted, because I feel like this child, maybe if it is something with substance abuse, it could be pertaining to this child. Like, you want this relationship to grow, but you keep thinking about all the negative things that they did. Forgiveness, Capricorn. Okay? If you want this relationship to grow and blossom between you and your child, forgiveness. Okay? Take it one day at a time. Let go all the things that they did. If they stole from you, you gotta let it go. It's hard. It's hard, but you gotta let it go. Um your part in it, accept their part in it, and focus on growth from here forward. Okay? You need to speak life into this child. I feel like this child so desperately wants your approval. Okay? Whoever this child, or it may not even be a child. It could be a possible. This could be a friend or a. I have the Hierophant card here. It could possibly a Hierophant and the Empress and the Justice card. This could be. I can see it in a couple of ways. It could be your child, or it could be you as a child. You know, you wanting your approval from your parents, or it could be a spouse that has messed up in the past. But regardless, it doesn't even matter because things are working in your favor on both ends. All right. And other people are going to see it. All right. Um, you're going to be victorious. You're going to be victorious within this relationship. Now, what's going on in your family? What's surrounding you in your job, in your environment, in your world? Well, hell, this just popped out. Yeah, 2 cards to pop out. Sorry. 2 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And emotions will be deepening. Intuition will be deepening. Expressions of love will be there. Messages of love will be there. Like I told you, if this is regarding a child, make sure you're telling that baby that you love them, that you see the changes that you're proud of them. Maybe you need to hear that. You could be hearing that. Things will still be a little busy, but it's nothing that you can't handle. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, there's no need to overstress about anything right now. It's nothing different than what you've been doing. It's going to continue. The energy is going to be there. You just have to learn how to deal with the energy that's going around. That's around you. I feel like sometimes you guys let it consume you. You worry about it too much, but it's going to be fine. But it's going to be absolutely okay. Advice. Know that things are going to be moving fast, like I told you. Learn how to just ride with the wind. She's on her way. Things are going really, really fast for her, but she's adjusting, and she just, you know what? There's no need for me to sit here and try to find the seatbelt on my broom. I know that's not funny, but whatever. It's like I'm gonna just hold on and just go with the flow. Go with the flow, babies. Sit in the moment. Be in the moment. There's a strong need to be present. Let go of that word. Things are going to be moving regardless. There's no need for you to sit there and worry yourself to death over it. It's going to be resolved. You have the know-how to do it. Trust yourself to know that you have everything within you to handle whatever's coming at you. And what I feel is that you don't have anything truly overbearing or y'all, I've been saying this on some videos. I lose my complete train of thought. Like I know I'm being downloaded with a whole bunch of information lately because my mind is just like, ugh. You're not going to be overwhelmed. It's nothing overwhelming. That's the word I was looking for. It's not overwhelming. So just learn how to, keep it light and airy. Okay? Things are going to be moving fast. 8 is about movement. The Wands moves very fast. It's a very fast energy. And it's telling you just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Okay? Part of the going with the flow, take you a day off if you can. If you can afford it, do something for yourself. Okay? Put a fork in it. And just sit around. Meditate. She's sitting in her little meditation. She's in her little lotus position, do something that's going to help you get back centered. Okay. And for outcome for Capricorns, advice too, if you can get away, and fly someplace real quick, last minute deals, weekend deal or something, if you can do that, travel. I feel like it's telling you to travel, to get away for a while too, Capricorns. If you haven't taken a vacation, take you a vacation. You have vacation time. I feel like there's a lot of Capricorns out there that have the vacation time. You have all this time stacked up and you just accruing and accruing time, but you never take any time off. It's time to take some time off, boo. It's time to take some time off. Rest yourself. Things are it's gonna be what it is when you come back. It's not gonna be, it's not gonna hurt you to take some time off, especially you have the time to do so. If you don't have the time, that's one thing. But I feel like a lot of you have a lot of PTO time that you can be taking, but you just don't do it. It's time. Okay. You did have a card to pop out for your outcome, and I'm going to use it. I have the moon as the outcome. And it's a beautiful outcome as far as I'm concerned, because it's saying with all this, it's like what I feel is with all of these cards in the reading, is so much illumination within this reading. Like your eyes and your brain is always on the on switch. It's always on. It's time to turn it off for just a little bit. Allow yourself to rest. While you're resting, pay attention to your dreams. While you're resting, listen to your intuition. I feel like a lot of you, your body has been telling you that you're tired. Okay. You gotta get some sleep, boo. And the reason why you gotta get some sleep, and this is the Four of Swords, you have more to come. You're in your rest period. It's like I keep feeling for some of y'all, like you keep going, like saying, okay, well, I'm gonna keep doing this, I'm gonna do this, and then I'll be able to rest. No. Understand the plan that you're on right now is gonna take some years to get moved to really come into fruition. You're gonna be having big accomplishments along the way, and small accomplishments along the way, a lot of perks, but at the same time, you haven't reached your ultimate goal yet, and it's like you're going to just work until you reach the goal. You're missing the point. What I feel, a part of what you're missing, and the thought pattern that needs to be examined, is being okay with where you are right now, being appreciative of where you are right now, and being appreciative of where you've come from. This is very similar, what I was saying about Sagittarius too, but being appreciative about where you are right now and enjoying where you are right now, knowing that every day is a process, that this is not going to be achieved overnight, and you've been working very hard. We've talked about this over the past month, within this past year. Y'all have been working. It's now time for you to sit and take a rest. Okay. Rest, my babies. I can't stress that enough. Allow your mind to rest. Mental, physical rest. Meditate. Get some alone time. Go to the spa. Get your nails done. Go horseback riding. Read a book. Do whatever you need to do. You don't have to worry. You're worrying so much about the future. The present is right here. You can't change the past. You can't change the past. You only get the present, and you're spending your present worrying about the future. So I feel like what needs to be let go, or what you need to be working on, is learning how to live in the moment. Your reading is very similar to Sagittarius, except yours is more focused on, it has a more money financial aspect. You guys may want to listen to the Sagittarius reading, but focus being on the moment. If you, especially if you have some Sagittarius in your chart, focus on being in the moment, guys. Both of these cards talk about a deepening of intuition, using your intuition. Even the Empress, even the even the you have the Hierophant, the Empress, the Moon, and the Ace of Cups. All of these talk about using your intuition, a deepening of your intuition, and knowing that everything's gonna be all right. You don't have to worry. You don't have to try to be in control of everything all the time. It's fine already. You get what I'm saying? It's fine already. So keep yourself encouraged. Trust yourself a little more than what you have been. You do have good business skills, Capricorn. You are very paternal. You are very maternal, very nurturing, very grounded, very stable. But I feel like over the past couple of months, your mental capacity has just been on overload, and it's time to give it a rest. Okay. Let's look at your wisdom for healing cards. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. These cards are the truth. I like these cards. Let's shuffle them up and see what we got. They are hard to shuffle on. I just heard my son coughing. He sounded like a grown man. I'm about to say, who is that man in here? I'm so random. Hold on, y'all. 2 cards. Oops. Wow. Got the same thing. Live in the moment. This is very similar to Sagittarius. Live in the moment. I just said that. Live in the moment. On this day, strive to live in the moment. Only speak about positive things in your life and avoid bringing up the past, especially negative memories or situations. Your goal is to experience how difficult it is to live in the present. Healing is rapidly enhanced when you're focused on the now. And it is difficult to live in the present because we have been trained to focus our brain is so fixated on the past, our brain is fixated on the future, and we don't take the time to just be to just be where we are, to be appreciative. Even when we eat we rush. No, sit, put the food in your mouth, chew. I'm doing a reading. Chew, give me a minute. Chew and savor the flavor. Do what you have to do. Enjoy that moment. Be at one with yourself. She's at one with herself right now. She's just taking in the wind. The wind is blowing her hair all type of way. She didn't care. She's cool with it. Now you have to be cool with living in the moment. Stop worrying about what the future's going to hold. Allow your intent to create your future, but use your intuition to know that it's going to be okay for you to just let up and just be all right in the moment. Other card. See God in all things. See the beauty in everything. See the beauty of where you are right now, Capricorn. That's why I was telling you about appreciation. This is about appreciation, appreciating the moment, appreciating where you are right now. Taking time, again, to appreciate, you have to be in the moment, to be present. Look at the water. Allow your emotions to calm. Allow your eyes to partake on the beauty that God has created. When you're driving down the road and you're not in a hurry to go anywhere and you see something that you like, pull over to the side and look at it. Examine it. Look at it. If you see a sunset and you just want to look at the sun, stop and pull to the side of the road and look at the sunset. It's the little things that count. Today's lesson: put yourself in slow motion and observe everything and everyone through the lens of this is sacred and it speaks to me. How does that change your environment? Your goal: to learn the spiritual practice of seeing God in all things. So, and not in just things, y'all. I'm gonna say this too: to see the God in all people. Because I'm gonna go back to that child or whoever this is. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Be able to see that in that person, that, yeah, you know what, this is, like I told you earlier, this is about forgiveness. This is about unconditional, well, I didn't mention that, but I'm telling you now, it is about unconditional love. Being able to see, the see people from a soul point of view, from a heart centered point of view, that, you know what, we are all humans, we all make mistakes, and we are all capable of we're all capable of turning ourselves around. And knowing that, you know what, this child, or maybe even you've made some mistakes before, but you have to learn how to forgive yourself and move forward. You're not that person anymore anyway, so why do you keep identifying yourself as that person? Okay. If this is, or it could be a family member that you feel this way about, learn how to forgive and move forward. It doesn't change what they did, but it changes how you react to it and how your body and your environment responds to it, because it's the energy that you hold towards that situation that dictates how everything goes on in your life. So you have to be cognizant of the thoughts that you have, and learn that, and understand that through compassion and appreciation and gratitude and being present in the moment, you can create a mindset that literally can change your whole inner world and the world surrounding you. So take some time for yourself. Recognize the God in all things. Have some appreciation for where you are in the journey, or where you are right now. Have some compassion for others. Try not to go so hard on yourself. You're only one person, my babies. You got this. It's coming. It's already here, technically. It's only going to get better from here. So just take some time to focus on you, and everything else will fall into place. Beautiful, beautiful message, Capricorn. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful March 2016. And thank you so much. Oh, if you want a reading, my information is in the description box, and follow me on Instagram. I provide daily and weekend forecasts grouped together by the elements. My name is Gem, Gem, the butterfly _ tarot. Thanks. Bye.